Hey, what's up guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video we are taking a look at the two semiconductors that is best among the all rest of semiconductors. Now, these two semiconductors that we're going to talk about are NVIDIA and AMD. Now, there will be a separate video later coming out for other semiconductors why I want you to avoid those. Again, just sharing my opinion. You please do what you feel like doing. But why I consider in this video that we'll talk about NVIDIA and AMD are the only two semiconductors in the game with this what market uncertainty is going on that you should just stay with these two semiconductors. If this is for your long-term trading or swing trading or even day trading whatnot, stay with these two. And we'll take a look at in this videos the levels, the price action, and how the long-term and the near-term trades are building up for us, what direction we trade these, and what to look for in the levels. So with that, please hit the like and subscribe, and also please note, none of this is any financial advice and only for education purposes, just sharing my opinion. Please do your own thing. All right, guys, let's jump right into it. So the first one that I want to talk about is NVIDIA. Now, the whole market gapped down today in the pre-market. It just opened way lower. However, things are getting bought back up. Now, yes, across the board on many stocks, things are getting bought back up, but not necessarily. Every stock is stabilizing itself enough that it's good enough to become in an uptrend. At least though, NVIDIA and AMD are still stabilized enough that they just need an extra push and the pump that we'll take a look at in this video. They will be just fine, but regardless, the other ones, not just other semiconductors only, but all other tech stocks, some of them, which they're bouncing, but they haven't really bounced enough that makes them in an uptrend. But anyways, for those tech stocks and all other 50 plus stocks coverage that I do with the members, check out the details for that in the description of this video if you want access to those 50 plus stocks coverage. Now, so NVIDIA. We though have been in the downtrend, right? So let's get to the weekly interval. Now, nothing has changed in the structure of NVIDIA. Lately, also, it's still in the negative structure this week that started. Though it's still in the negative structure, but it's a rebound building up. Now I'm back on the daily interval. The rebound is coming back at this almost a double bottom area for NVIDIA. Is this all good and fine to go up from here? Well, we'll have to take it as a rebound in the near term, and this rebound has a possibility of potentially continuing. So let's get to the hourly interval because we'll have to look for that price action to continue. Now, from here, if we can get above $110 tomorrow, this has a room to change the structure. This is your near-term outlook to watch. $109, well, $108 to $110 almost. If NVIDIA can stay above that, just breaks out above it, it has a room to open up to 113 and also 116 in this near-term intraday uptrend in this rebound that is ongoing. But it's important that we get above this 108 and 80 cents area. All right, let me just put it over here. If we can get above it, it has a room to tomorrow to continue higher. If we stay below it, there will be a weakness, and then you can potentially watch for another rebound close to 106. If that can happen, that's also there is a room for a potential rebound. Okay, and that is a room where it can form a pivot. Okay, but that would be something we'll have to watch. However, near term, yes, NVIDIA has a likelihood, at least for this week. Near term intraday, as if it breaks above these levels, can continue higher to 113 to 116 this week, breaking above 109 to 110 area. Let's get to the 4 hours interval as well. It's the same zone. Now, as if this intraday rebound continues, let's say it builds up all the way to 115 and 50 cents around 116 area. This is another critical zone, all right, that for overall strength back to build up on NVIDIA, let's get back to the daily interval. For overall strength for NVIDIA to build back again, that we are good to go back up again strongly, then guys, we'll just a second, here we go. we'll have to finally get fully out and above of 115 and 50 cents around. With cents, I might be up and down through as I'll go through the intervals, but it's a zone, right? That's what I'm trying to say. If NVIDIA, without breaking further below, can eventually through this intraday strength can also get above this 115 and 40 cents, all is good. Back again for NVIDIA. Now, anyhow, as if let's say we in the rebound there are two scenarios. One, if we don't even get above 110, that's the weakness. What if we rebound, which will intraday rebound can continue, as I said, this week until around close to 115 and 50 cents. But if we still reject here and starts to come down, and then if we lose 110, it opens up the doors to test $100 and or $97 area. Now I do consider $97 is also a good place for NVIDIA to find some stabilization, even if it stays in the downtrend. We'll see if that happens. That will be if we lose 104 and 76 cents. So far, so good. But this is the level for near-term intraday uptrend is 108.10 that we're watching, and then overall structure change for bullish full-on is 159.50 cents area. Now this is, as I'm saying, this is still not that bad. Yes, it's still bearish in the structure, but it's not that bearish enough that it's fully broken the structure like some of the other semiconductors, right? Not an AMD, but NVIDIA has a lot of room of potential stabilization. This box at $100 with $97, not just it's a psychological level, but also it has a lot of previous price reaction, right? So I do consider NVIDIA being one of the front runner in its semiconductors industry, that it's just good and fine, okay? But yes, we'll have to wait for a confirmed uptrend. Right now, you'll have to take it as a rebound. Now, enough of NVIDIA. Let's move on to AMD, guys. So AMD is also, I consider, is close to NVIDIA. It's not, yes, it's still in the negative structure right now. Jeffries came out, damn Jeffries, damn it, right? They all are, as I have been saying in the videos, all analysts, they are coming out time after time. Whenever AMD has tried to turn its structure around in an uptrend, they have timed it perfectly to not let it become in an uptrend. But as I said, and because all these analysts are working in collusion, guys, they are protecting their short positions now. But as I have said, this time AMD has a high chance of stabilization here. I do think AMD has a lot of room here that it can turn around. This could be a start, but again, nothing is guaranteed. We always have to have a stop loss. Now, as if this could be a start, what we want to see. Now, there are a couple of things to consider. Let's get to the weekly interval first. Now, here, as I said, that 200 weeks moving average, we rejected on AMD. Overall, weekly level area, if we want to full on in the long term turn bullish, we'll have to get above this zone. All right, breaking above $116 zone is very important for us if we want to turn full on structure change, and that will be a great structure change. At this point, AMD can come back on the weekly and break out above 116. That will be a really good price action, right? And this is still stabilizing at a very important zone that I have provided you. And my tools marks all these things automatically for you. Check out the details in the description if you want access to my tools. Now, let's get to the daily interval. Now, that's a weekly level area for the long term that if we can get above it, there is no question that it's really good for long term. But until then, is there still a room in the near term that AMD can continue to bounce? Well, there's a likelihood, but that likelihood near term is only until the zone like 108 area. This is the zone. Now, these are the levels of strength. Let's say if strength level is 1 here where we are in this zone, this is level 2 strength, and this is level 3, 4, 5, multiple times of strength, because we have taken out multiple levels of resistances across multiple intervals. Right? So near term, take it until here as intraday rebounds, 108 and 8. That's a possibility as long as we continue to stay above this very zone of $100 area. Right? Let's get to the hourly interval. Now for that, what we'll have to see. Now for that, it's important that we don't lose anymore now 101 and 29 cents area. We also have formed a pivot at a very close to a significant level, which is very important. All right, as long as we hold above 101.29 from here, intraday uptrend can continue. And in the near term, that is for tomorrow, below this, you will have to have a stop loss. All right, because if we lose it, the zone 101, then unfortunately we're coming down again to almost $99 area to test it. And as if we continue, near-term uptrend is a possibility to test again like 106 area, and which is very close again getting to 108. But that's your near-term only. Intraday, multi-day rebounds possibility until 108. And then after 108, I consider that daily level more strength will come. And then that will open up the doors to 116 area, and above that is where we have a room for a long-term uptrend to again continue. I still think analysts will bite their teeth. They're gonna be in pain with AMD. They have been downgrading it for no other reason. The analysts are always late to the party, guys. When have they gotten completely perfectly right that, not even perfectly right, not even close to being right? They upgrade Tesla from when Tesla is at $440, they upgrade Tesla to then $510. And when Tesla is down to $200, then they downgrade it from 440 or 480 to 410. They are always behind. When the stock runs ahead, then they try to get ahead while they all miss that move. And when the price has fallen, then they're crazy. Analysts are crazy. Anyways, they have their personal interests to do what they do. They are not in your benefit or interest telling you about these targets, okay? It's for their personal interests, what they do, and there is no, they don't have any liability to be truthful behind the scenes what their funds or hedge funds are doing. They have no liabilities around that. Okay, it's all manipulation, guys, with the big market, especially with the Wall Street. That's how money is made, with the Wall Street, right? They want someone to buy or sell so that they do the other side position, right? That's the way the money is exchanged with the Wall Street. And how do they accumulate the money? They suck it out of the market, right? Most of the times, majority of the times. anyways, that's what I want to talk about in this video. NVIDIA and AMD. I'll be doing another video with other semiconductors that I want you to avoid, but you can do whatever you feel like doing. I'm just sharing my opinion, nothing more than that. And with that, I'll see you in my next videos. Take care. Bye.